Hi guys, welcome! In the upcoming patch update, another round of skill adjustments and balance tweaks will be introduced that will shake the meta. And in this video, we'll focus on the changes impacting the support classes. These includes buffs to Priest, Doram, Performer, and Crusader, which aim to elevate their healing and support capabilities. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, let's discuss the buffs to several healing skills, which will now have a 4-fold increase inside PvP and GVG maps. I think this adjustment is long overdue, considering the significantly higher damage being received in the current meta. The enhanced healing effect will only be applicable to Saint's Colosseo Heal, Doram's Fresh Shrimp, Performer's Shield Resonance, and Crusader's Battle Chant and Glorious Guardian. With higher healing capabilities, these support classes can better sustain themselves and their teammates in long fights. I don't think it will negatively impact the balance in PvP, as there are plenty of counter-healing items and skills such as Dead Soul Card, Saint's Cure Barrier, Ancient Artifact User's Cosmic Ring, and Ninja's Magic Hazy Fantasy. Up next, aside from the 4 times increase in Colosseo Heal's healing amount in PvP, there are additional buffs to optimize the Priest class. First is the new Shadow's Blessing Star Rune, which aims to enhance the overall performance of Saints. For its first line effect, it will add an HP shield to self and all healed teammates when using Colosseo Heal. The shield value ranges from 1% to 15% of the Saint's max HP, and it will last for 3 seconds. This will definitely be helpful when soaking more damage from enemies. As for the second line effect, the trigger chance of elegy is increased by 1% to 30%. The elegy passive debuff has a 40% chance to proc when casting a Dark Element attack skill, rendering all debuffs on the target to be undispellable and all abnormal status to be unremovable for 8 seconds. This is particularly useful in Ponape Museum Island and Lost Isle Legend, wherein all debuffs applied on the MVP are automatically cleared every 0.5 seconds. So with a high value for this line, you'll have a higher chance of ensuring that the debuffs you apply on the boss, such as Aracia and Dark Armor conversion, will not be dispelled. As for the third line effect, using Colosseo Heal will now automatically cast Dark Shadow Slaughter to up to 3 enemies within 8 meters, and this line has a generation probability of 30%. Dark Shadow Slaughter is an offensive skill that deals dark damage twice and can reduce a target's max HP by up to 25%. Hence, full support Saints will no longer need to cast Dark Shadow Slaughter separately just to trigger the Elegy and Fimbul's Winter debuffs on the enemy. Overall, this new rune will make spamming Colosseo Heal not just heal you and your teammates, but it will also grant allies a shield for additional protection, deal dark damage, and apply Elegy debuff to nearby enemies. Second, Badir's Aria will now proc Sun's Radiance level 1. This means Saints will grant the 3-second immunity to physical and magic damage after triggering Badir's Aria's anti-fatal effect. As you can observe from this demonstration, after Badir's Aria was triggered, the next side split damage from Elga didn't go through. Third, the cooldown of Badir's Crown and Huddle's Wings is reduced from 90 seconds to 60 seconds. The effects of these two buffs last for 40 seconds, so this adjustment will increase the uptime of these buffs to 67%. This reduced cooldown, coupled with the third line effect of Nemesis Hammer Star Rune, would allow Battle Priest to maintain the Badir's Crown buff all the time. And fourth, the skill multiplier of Hammer of Blessings is increased from 120% to 150% at max level. This is a direct buff to the damage output of Battle Priest, which are currently in high demand when clearing White Star Airship. Saints have always been the top support job in every meta for PvE and PvP due to their unparalleled support utility, outshining even the Nidhogg hero class, and these changes will further cement their significance in any team composition. Lastly, let's take a look at the other changes affecting Doram. First, the cooldown of Meow has been reduced from 40 seconds to 30 seconds. This means that the additional 15% magic damage increase and 90% movement speed buff for you and your teammates can now be up all the time. And second, the trigger chance of Life Concentric is increased from 30% to 50%. Hence, when using animal skills, you'll have a higher chance to leave an illusion in place, dealing more damage and restoring your lost HP. So that's it for the class balance adjustments impacting some of the support classes coming in the next update. What do you guys think about these changes? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I'd love for you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.